What's going on, everybody? Lamar Fashion is back again, and I want to do something a little special in this video. We're going to have a Hot Wheels cracking party, you guys. I've got, I think it's 14, 15 castings here, and if you look in front of you here, those are all empty spaces, so we're going to fill those up. We're going to crack some cars, you guys. Let's get into it. Let's crack some Hot Wheels, you guys. Let's start the show with a big shout out to Deals on Diecast. Thank you for sending me this. This is a casting I wouldn't normally collect, but it is really cool. I even like the name, Fast Gassin'. This was a treasure hunt. Take a look at the back of the card real quick. I want to say this was a 14 treasure hunt. Okay, I guess it's a 15 treasure hunt. Sorry guys, I'm not too versed on Hot Wheels, but we're going to crack it. Let's free the peace, you guys. We're going to free some Hot Wheels today. We're going to crack some Hot Wheels. We are going to have some Hot Wheels fun. And that's as it should be. I know collectors love their Hot Wheels. So here we go. We're going to get it started. We're going to crack some Hot Wheels. Fortunately, that fits. So that'll be the first one in there. Awesome, you guys. I can't seem to get it to focus. There we go. We're going to keep it rolling. I've got some of everything here. We're going to crack it. You know, one of my favorite Hot Wheel castings is the 52 Hudson Hornet. Hey, if anybody out there has a line on the RLC Hudson Hornet and the Boulevard Series Hudson Hornet, please contact me or comment below, you guys. Let's crack it. Let's free the peace, you guys. We got to free the peace. You got to crack your cars. We got to crack our cars. I want everybody to crack their cars. There we go. Time for a Hot Wheels party, you guys. And this is sweet. I remember when I first saw that they were going to release that, I was very, very excited. And it's because of my son, you guys. He got me turned on to the Hudson Hornet. I've got a couple Corvettes, you guys. I made it a point. Just this year, I decided there's a couple variations I want to try to begin to collect. Or maybe not even variations, just as many castings. And the Corvette ZR1, definitely one of them. So I'm going to crack both of these. These are both first new models, 2008 new models. And I'm going to go ahead and crack both of these. That's just sick, you guys. I think there are some other colors, too, with the designation new models. So I want to try to get those too. You guys comment below if you have seen the Matchbox Corvette ZR1. Tell me what you think. Which casting do you prefer? Do you prefer the Hot Wheels version? Do you prefer the Matchbox version? The Matchbox version is on the other side. I'm not going to grab that right now. Let's go ahead and crack this. Awesome, you guys. I've got all these castings. They need to be cracked. So I'm going to go ahead and crack them. It's time for a Hot Wheels party. I haven't done this in a while. Haven't been cracking much Hot Wheels. Time to get them cracked. They're no good to me in the package. So I might as well have them loose. Excellent, you guys. Let's keep it rolling. More deliciousness to crack. I've got next up, from Hot Wheels Phil's Garage, okay, Custom 64 Galaxie 500. Now, the first time I was exposed to the Galaxie, Ford Galaxie, as a casting was with the Cool Classics, the 65. And it is sweet. And this one's like a show car or something. For collectors who haven't seen these, we'll take a look at the back of the card, of course. So those were the other castings that were available. Let's free the peace, you guys. These things have to come out. Especially real riders. Cars with real riders. I tend to like those. So I've got to get them loose. That's a cool Ford right there, you guys. Awesome. Glad to get that cracked. And look, it even wants to think about fitting in there. So that's really, really cool. Awesome. Next up, I've got a couple vintage racing pieces. We're just going all over the map today, you guys. A little Hot Wheels party. AJ Foyt's 65 Ford Mustang from the Vintage Racing series. I wish I was collecting when the Vintage Racing series originally came out. Too bad I didn't get my hands on a BRE Datsun. I'm hoping it can happen. For you collectors out there, if you're interested in this raw diorama that I have also, I'd like to make a trade. I'm probably not going to get a BRE Datsun, but I'm hoping to get the convention piece. I'm all over the map right now, you guys. Please excuse me. Let's stay focused. Let's crack Hot Wheels. I just have that on my mind right now. I haven't been able to get the right deal for it. I was in negotiations, but I don't know what's going on with that. But let's take a look at this piece. Now, this is interesting, you guys. Very interesting to me. We've got an opening detail. I did not expect that. So there we go. A moving part on the Hot Wheels. Very cool. It's solid. Closes right up. Tempos look pretty good. Painted details in the back. And, of course, a metal base with real riders. This is Vintage Racing, a series that I really like. Those racing wheels look awfully cool, don't they? So I do like that a lot. Another one, another sweet casting. Dan Gurney's 68 Mercury Cougar, also from Vintage Racing. Really quick, you guys. Some of the other castings that were available. And a bunch of health and safety warnings. You guys can read that if you want. But I want to free the piece, so let's crack this. Let's get this thing out of here. I do like the Mercury Cougar. As a casting and as a car, there are a couple around here. So I guess it's just like a fancy Mustang, but still. Very cool. Take you around it here. Dan Gurney, extremely accomplished race car driver. He drove for Porsche. I know he drove for Porsche. Frankly, I can't tell you who else he drove for. But I know he had a lot of success with Porsche. Let's keep it rolling, you guys. I'm having a lot of fun here. Also, more Hot Wheels with real riders. This one's just ridiculous, you guys. From Hot Wheels Garage. The Ferrari 308 GTS Quattro, which is just ridiculous, you guys. It's nice to have a variation of this. First time I cracked one of these was this particular variant was the Retro Entertainment from Magnum PI. Really quick, you guys. The back of the card. A bunch of Ferraris. Awesome, you guys. I have, let's see, the 250 GTO, I have that. GTB4, have that. Dino, 512, 308. I'm missing the 330 P4. If anybody has that, please comment below. Let's free the piece, you guys. We got to crack some cars. You know, I know I've been slacking cracking cars, you guys. I'm really busy. But I did want to share some Hot Wheels with you guys. I've been meaning to do this. I've been meaning to crack these cars. This thing is... They did a fantastic job on this. That's all I can say. The paint is laid down wonderful. I can't see the bare metal underneath. This is sweet. Now see, look, a metal base, you guys. It's like powder coated, but that's cool. I really like it. I am particularly fond of the little details. There's the Pininfarina there. The prancing horse. I love the tires, but the paint. The paint is what is really setting it off for me, you guys. And I am so happy about that. I can't get enough. That is awesome, you guys. Next up, just an awesome, cool casting. Another cool casting from, I guess you call it pop culture, celebrating 30 years of Mario. It's amazing how old I am now, you guys. Glory be to God. I'm glad that I've lived this long. And I pray I get to live longer and be with my son. Really quick, some other castings that were available. I already cracked the Dairy Delivery. And now let's crack this Volkswagen T1 Panel Bus. It's time to free the piece, you guys. And these are really nice. Now, you guys who know about this stuff, please comment below. There's a different kind of paint going on here. It's got a high gloss. And it's really nice. It seems to be very even. I don't know what this is in the front, but it's rubbing off. So I'm happy about that. I'll just buff that out a little more. But this is a sweet looking little casting. There's Mario and Yoshi. This I don't particularly like, but that's fine. That's a sweet casting right there. Awesome, you guys. Now we've got a proper background. Let's go ahead and crack some more cars. We got 2, 4. We got 6 more to go. And let's just burn through them. I've got some, they're all heritage. I've got some red lines and some real riders. We'll go ahead and alternate between the two. From the red line series, the custom 56 Ford truck. Very cool. Let's crack that. Now see, this is a newer adult collectible. And now we're going to get into why I have really backed off collecting Hot Wheels. Okay, so this is a newer adult collectible, mind you, okay? And if you look closely, the paint's not laid on very thick at all. I can see inklings of the bare metal underneath. It is clean, but it's not as clean as that Ferrari I just cracked, you guys. I definitely see the difference in quality. We've got a metal base, however, this intake here, that's plastic. That will break. And that's fine, you know, whatever. But I definitely gripe about that. Some of the accounting measures that they're taking, they're pleasing the accountants. And word to you, Mattel, please your collectors, don't alienate your fan base. You've got fans like me who are basically collecting other things because of your lack of quality. But anyway, a cool casting, not really my style, but you know, it's cool. I can't get into flames. I just really can't. It's just not my thing. Now this I can get into a little more. We've got the 69 Camaro. And you know, this looks a little racy. This has been featured a lot by Hot Wheels. I believe it was in Retro Entertainment recently. Let's go ahead and crack it. I do believe this has an opening hood. So let's get the piece out of here. No, this one doesn't have an opening hood. So you guys comment below, explain that to me perhaps, why this one doesn't have an opening hood and there's a casting just like it that does. Am I missing something? I'm pretty sure that I am. It's got these huge tires in the back. This one looks like it's set up more for like drag racing. But that's pretty cool. I love the color. Love the color. Great color on that one. Alright, next up. The 84 Ford Mustang SVO. Took me forever to find one of these where the paint wasn't all screwed up. And it took me even longer for one of the next cars I'm going to crack. But let's crack this. As a Mustang fan, I figured I'd pick it up. Take a look at the base really quick. I know you guys have seen all these. But you know, it's a little Hot Wheels party. And I'm trying to share some Hot Wheels with my friends. So that's what I have to do. We got the red line tires that harken back to the old school. See, this one's pretty clean. And I'm pleased about that. I'm pleased about that indeed. I just still think that with all these modern Hot Wheels, that they lay the paint on a little too thin. And I understand why. You have to please the accountants. Okay, next up. Now this is a car, you guys. It's sweet. Now I like it. You know, this is cool. It's got the Hearst logo on it. If I could ever get it to focus, that is. There we go. But see those wheels? I need 2 more of these castings because I want my buddy Nesto P to put 4 of the front wheels from this car on that new Porsche 356A Outlaw. I think that would look great. But I'm going to crack this one. This one may indeed be sacrificed. If I get my hands on another one. I do kind of want to have one, but I'm willing to sacrifice this one. Because those wheels, those 2 front wheels, yeah, they need to go on that Porsche. But this is cool nonetheless. I know deals on Diecast. Really likes this one. I tried to call you, David, if you're out there, if you're listening, but I couldn't get through. I left you a message. I hope you're doing well. You are in my thoughts and prayers, brother. And I pray that you do have a speedy recovery. You guys, I'm on the pool table, right? I just cracked cars, and I'm having to gently sweep up flakes of metal, okay? So again, you know, I try not to complain when I crack Hot Wheels, but inevitably I seem to find something to gripe about. I do apologize about that. Let's keep it moving. Now this casting here, I had the most difficulty with of any casting I've ever looked for on the pegs. Here we go, 69 Mercury Cyclone. Now, I do believe this is the Mercury version of the Ford Torino, which is just awesome. But it took me forever to find one with a decent paint job. And I think people on other channels did comment about that. There were a lot of quality issues. But that's okay because we're going to crack this. This thing is sweet. I love this color. And let's get into this one. I've been waiting to do this. I'm glad we're doing this today, you guys. This had to get done. And here's the detail I want to look at first. So I guess it's got a 428 cubic inch engine. So, you know, you gotta have torque. I'm a massive fan of torque. I believe in it. This is a sweet casting. This one I like a lot. That interior against this orange, that's just sweet. Yeah, I like this one. Like it a lot. That's a cool casting. Let's take a look at the base. That's sweet, you guys. I am pleased with this one. Like that one a lot. That's too cool for school, you guys. And last one, a casting that I glossed over. And then the more and more I saw it, I thought, why didn't I get that? I'm a huge fan of the Gen 1 VW Golf, the hair splitter. Now, you guys comment below. I do believe this is a Mark I Golf, but please comment below. I'd really appreciate it. And I want to crack it. Let's free the piece, you guys. Let's get this thing out of here. Good job, Mattel. Why can't you do this with all your adult collectibles? Please do more of that. Anyway, nice heavy casting, you guys. I like this. I hope I can get the Flying Customs version of this. I do believe there's one from the Hot Ones, I think it's called. Not entirely sure, you guys. Please comment below. But I'm going to want some variations of this. This has an opening hood. Took a lot of effort to open. Close it up, and it closes. It literally snaps back. But this green paint, I am digging that. I could live without this on the roof. I would like to see them streamline this and perhaps... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to get into that. But this is cool. I'm glad to have this loose. And, you know, frankly, you guys, I'm just glad I could crack some cars for you guys. Awesome, you guys. A little Hot Wheels party. Just had to crack some Hot Wheels for you guys. And thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. And you guys, please subscribe. Thank you to all new subscribers. Please follow me on Instagram. That's at FreeThePiece. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.